Welcome back to my channel, Energy Matters, where your energy matters. Today we are doing your 4A's general love read. All right, we are going to go through the aces and the 4 aces and what they're all about, okay? All right, so we have the Ace of Hearts, all right? Now that's dealing with newly, a new connection, dating, okay? Exclusively or non-exclusively, you know, whatever. Also, we have the Ace of Clubs, all right? And the Ace of Clubs are about couples, okay? People, individuals living together, whether married or unmarried, okay? This is a household relationship, all right? All right. Also, we have the Diamond of the Ace of Diamonds, right? We have the Ace of Diamonds, and that is for all of our singles, okay? So all you Cancers out there that are single, that reading and that lineup is going to be for you guys. Also, we have the Ace of Spades, and now this is going to be for all my Cancers that are struggling in the love department, in the love sector. Whether you were struggling within your relationship or you're just struggling finding something suitable for you. All right, Cancer, I did your shuffle and your spread already, okay? And it looks like for those that are newly dating, you could be dealing with someone with children. Either both parties have children or one of you to have a child, okay? And it's, you know, between the two of you, you guys could have 7 children. You know, either that or you're dealing, or one of you have a 7-year-old. Could be an earth sign. Those are just general energies that are pulling up. This is a school age child for some of you. Okay. Also, Cancer, your energy is pulling up on the spread in the spades sector. Okay. So for some of you may have just gotten out of jail. Okay, some of you are closed off. Some of you have your guards up. Either way, it's something of an coming out of an isolation, right? This could involve addictions of some sort, things of that nature. Could be, you know, crafty, clever individuals. Anxiety over this, all right? If you, Cancer, are dealing with another Cancer, this sector right here is saying, unfortunately, that it's really not the best match at this present time. Okay, and that's just for some of you, okay? That's not for all of you, but for a lot of you, if you are dealing with another Cancer, okay? Because we have the 10 of, because we have the 10 of spades here. That's the cutoff line. That's dead. That's, you know, it's over. Complete. All right. So inevitably that outcome would resort into the 10 of spades. All right. And we don't want that. Why start something if you're not going to be able to finish it, right? All right. So there might be some type of connection that initially drew you to this individual, but probably not a good look. All right, and it could be another Cancer, or it could be a younger water sign. So if you're dealing with a younger water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, probably not a good look, okay, guys? Yeah, all right. So if you're dealing with a fire sign, preferably a Leo or an older fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, if you're dealing with an older fire sign or a Leo, okay, this could be potentially good. I don't know what's going on with my fire signs, but my fire signs, this is the second time, all right, that came up as being a good look, all right, because their numbers show. Their numbers show that they're highly, well, let's just say they have mind over heart. Okay, so they don't, so their emotions are not ruling them. Okay, whoever, whatever individual you're, this could be potential that you're dating. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, if you're dealing with a Leo or an older fire sign, they handle things logically. Okay, they do not let their emotions run them. Pardon me. And also, you have the 10 of hearts with that sector. So that's basically saying happiness, okay? Overall happiness, divine intervention, okay? So you guys were brought together by the divine, all right? This is a higher purpose for, from the higher power, all right? Relentless love. I always say that. Relentless love. Love that will stick. Love that will stay, okay? If you work on it. Anything can go if you don't work on it, right? All right, and we also have the 3 of diamonds and the 10 of diamonds. Okay. So, in regards to your partnership, okay, financially speaking, there is growth happening. There's work to be done towards the in the financial sector of things. So basically, it's a good match because if you're dealing with overall, okay, if you're dating someone, Cancer, overall, it's a good look. All right, unless of course you were dealing with a younger water sign or another Cancer. Okay, get that? Cool. All right, and again, this is a general read, so that may not apply for any all of you. All right, you could be newly dating someone and be like gung ho about them, and take it to a whole nother level. Okay, because at the end of the day, you hold your fate. Okay. All right. So that's beautiful because as long as you guys work together in the financial sector, you guys will achieve success. Okay. If in fact you haven't reached that already. All right. Beautiful. I'm going to pull out a dream decoder card for you. Cancer. I'm feeling dream decoders for you. All right. Awesome. At least for my dating, because I'm having trouble right now picking up the energy with the color cards. So let's try our dream decoder. Family. A family member. If you dream or you're around family members, this might be related to issues between you. Okay. All right. So, in regards to family, okay, and this could be your own family that you created. Um, it could be families on each side, okay, opposing side, okay, your family versus the person that you may be dating, all right. If you dream of your father, or maybe your father has something to do with this dating, right? And he's a figure of authority for you. This might suggest you need to bring more discipline into your life. If you dream about your mother and she's a nurturing person, maybe you need to take better care of yourself. If your brother or sister is outgoing and you're introverted, a dream about them could suggest you aspire to their qualities. Every family member can represent an aspect of your own personality. If you dream of family members arguing, this might reflect tensions within your own psychological makeup. Reoccurring dreams about parents might suggest You need to be more independent of them. Dreams of children often reflect fears about their safety or success, or the possibility they are moving away from you. Okay. So, overall, I mean, the energy that I'm picking up from that particular card for you, Cancer, in regards to family, in regards to your dating scenario, um, if you're dealing with a fire sign, okay, because at this point in time, this reading is definitely off hands when it comes to the water signs, right? Okay. So basically, the only issue that might come about, okay, which shouldn't even really be an issue, unless, of course, the children are the issue, okay, in regards to family. Making sure that the children get along, setting proper boundaries, rules, regulations, and things like that for them to follow. Um, if it's outside of each family, okay, each of your family, um, you want to make sure that there are also healthy boundaries within that sector, okay, because you're overall in charge of where, who you want to date, who you want to see, who you want to mingle with, right? And there may be outside opposing people that may frown upon it. Okay, I'm getting more so like if you're involved with another water sign, like if you're involved with another water sign, because I'm getting a lot of energy coming over from this area. What you hold them at a high regards. Okay, so what they say, their opinions matter, right? But overall, you have the last say. So you will determine if the person you're dealing with is right for you. Weigh out your pros and your cons and inevitably make your decision based on how they weigh each other out. Okay? They need to be balanced. Um, I feel like there's so much more to give, but I'm just not getting too much of the dating. I'm not getting so much of the dating. Like, for those that are good, you're good with the particular individuals and signs that were mentioned. Other energies are not pulling up except for, again, this water sign. It's like a lot of caution when it comes to you, Cancer, dealing with another water sign, especially a young one. So I can't seem to express or emphasize any more than that on that, because it's just like it's a big deal. All right, so if that's what you're dealing with, please be careful, be wise about your decisions, and get out of anything that's toxic, um, because you can. All right, you're never bound to anyone, even within a marriage. You're never bound. If your safety is at risk. I'm not saying, for individuals that are married, which you guys will be coming up shortly, to get a divorce or anything like that. But what I am saying is find your safe haven. All right. Overall, this was great because, again, as far as you teaming up with someone and being stable financially or working together to build that success, um, that's there. All right. And there's love here as well. But love is definitely an action word, and it's definitely something that you will have to continuously work on and work at. All right. Awesome. For my dating individuals. All right. We're going to get right into my couples, married or unmarried. Okay. That's my Ace of Clubs. Married or unmarried. Those living together. Those building a life with one another. Those who have built a rapport with one another. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a couple scenarios here. And looks like we have every element on this board here. I am speaking to couples of an earth elements. Okay, so those couples, all right, dealing with an Aquarius woman, dealing with a young Aquarius woman, a young lady. It could also be a young, another young air sign, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? If you're dealing with an air sign, Cancer, you could be dealing with someone who is they may be off working a lot, okay? They may not be giving you the emotional stability that you need, all right? That could be the case. However, financially, they may feel as though that's their job, that's what they need to do is provide, all right? If you're dealing with a male, for my female Cancers, if you're dealing with a female, they're also very independent. So, yeah, you still may not be getting the emotional fulfillment that you're looking for with a particular air sign. With the water sign, you could be dealing with Pisces. Okay, for my Cancers coupled up with a Pisces, you guys may be talking about getting a divorce. Okay, unfortunately, these are not okay. These are not the. All right, this is real stuff. This is for my individuals that are really in real situations. All right, all right. Now we also have fire. If you're dealing with a fire sign, Cancer, this is good. This is stable. Okay. They have a lot of love to give. Just naturally. They're just a naturally, could be even bubbly kind of individual. All right. I want to go back to my water sign though, because it's not all about divorce. It could be also reunification. It could be that you guys are coming together. All right. If in fact you guys had a separation, all right, or if you guys are arguing or going back and forth with something, there could be like a reunification or coming back together. All right. Because you have the Two of Spades here. That's basically saying there's a split or a coming together. All right. So it could be working either way, or it could just be going up and down, up and down, up and down, as both of you elements are water. Now, for my Cancers that are dealing with a younger and older earth sign. So we have Taurus and we have Capricorn. For those that are dealing with Taurus or Capricorn, or just or young or old of any earth sign, that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If you're dealing with an earth sign, Cancer, if you're married, coupled up, living with an earth sign, all right, this is good. This is family oriented. This is what you're looking for. This is what all right. Well, I'm gonna say this is what you're looking for. This is what you got. All right. This is what you got. And it's a beautiful thing because you guys are focused on the home front. You guys share very similar ideas when it comes to the home front, household, how you guys go about raising your children. Um, I just feel like if you are married to an earth sign, um, they're probably the more dominant one. They're probably more of the rigid, not rigid, but they set the grounds, okay? They set things in order. And you just kind of like, okay, you know, that's super cool. Um, for someone else to be able to take the reign and you just be like, yeah, they got that. I mean, I'm not married, but I think that that would be super dope if I could just hand over some weight to the other individual. All right, and they can handle that. Take it, mama or daddy, because you know sometimes the mom in the household is the more grounded person. Okay, so it's not always go to mom or you know I'm gonna call dad and I get all scared and everything right now. Sometimes it's call mom and it's I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. But anyway, yes. So that's what I have for my coupled, married or unmarried cancers. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and get a spirit color message for the coupled up individuals. All right. Alrighty. Let's see what we can pull out for our couples here. All right. Things don't seem too easy. I mean, I'm just it just doesn't seem as smooth sailing. You know, it's a bit rough, little tough, right? All right, we gotta loosen up a little bit. I'm seeing the white came through in the color card, so it says loosen up a bit. Some of these cards just want to keep pouring out. I'm not understanding this right now. Why y'all acting up? I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of editing. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm not trying to do. Just kind of feels like for those that are not grounded or with a stable individual, it's just really it's a lot to deal with. It's like emotional, like baggage. It's just piling. I can feel it. It's not as smooth sailing as we would like, but it's doable. All right. We have Esther. I don't even know how to pronounce this, but that's what it is, right? Card number 36. Protect yourself. All right. And what I'm getting from this energy of protect yourself is protect your heart, protect your emotions, protect your mind. Okay. If you are in a toxic relationship, um, know yourself. Okay. I always say that. It starts with knowing yourself because if you're in a toxic situation, okay, not saying that you are, but um, if you're in a toxic relationship, when someone hurts you with their words, or even physically, all right, because well, physically is out of the question because you know when it comes to getting physical, that's a whole nother ballgame. But words, and they hurt just as much, if not even more, because they stick with you. You guys know that. Um, Seeing yourself in the lenses of the other individual who is toxic is where we fall short, right? So we need to know who we are. We need to remind ourselves on a daily basis who we are. All right. Even if you have to jot it down in your phone and set an alarm for you to be reminded that you are enough. Okay. You, Cancer, you guys bear a lot of love within you. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're very emotional. Sometimes the emotion comes out irrational. So some people don't know how to take that. But overall, when you know how to balance and channel your own energies and view yourself in the same eyes that the divine sees you, then words will never hurt you, right? I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but protect yourself, all right? Speak life over yourself, okay, so that you can gain the strength to remove yourself from anything that's toxic, all right? In a marriage, it is very difficult to just remove yourself because you guys made vows and a commitment, right? And for those that actually believe in the vows and commitment that they had once made, um, you know and feel in your heart that it's worth fighting for. Know what you're fighting for. Know what you're fighting over. Is it for the love to keep, or is it over? Are you guys bickering over things that will potentially end that relationship? You understand? Pick and choose your battles wisely. All right. Know who you're dealing with. All right. Because clearly, if you're in a marriage at this point, you live with someone, whether you're married or not, you know them to the point where you know what sets them off. You know what sets you off, or they know what sets you off. Right. So at the times when you realize that this is a situation that is going to trigger me, whatever emotion that is, it could be anger, it could be depression, it could be, whatever. All right. Know that you are the main conductor of your emotions. Like you are the one that controls the outcome of your emotions. You understand? It's almost like how to explain it. Um you just never want to give over your control to someone else in regards to your own emotions. Be still when you're in a battle. Be still when you're in a battle. Okay? You don't need to shield all the time, duck and hide. You can protect yourself and still stand up for yourself at the same time. Okay? All right, so we're going to get into it. This is card number 36. All right? So this is nurturing yourself, okay, with the number 6. The number 3 is all about in this situation, it's all about commitments, like how do you say, when you it 3 also talks about creativity generally, but in this situation it's also talking about marriage. um it's talking about family. You go from 1 to having 2, and 2 creates 3, meaning family, right? So you want to nurture that. Okay, you want to continue doing your nurturing duties, okay, as you so diligently do, Cancer. Don't fall short because someone moved your emotions or you allowed someone to move your emotions. Continue to handle your business as such, all right, and be not moved. All right, all right. Azur, Azur, right? Anyway, card number 36. Wasn't even on the right. Oh my goodness, I'm all over the place. Maybe it's just getting late for me. All right. Azur. 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 Card number 36. Protect yourself. Azur purifies your aura and strengthens your connection to the divine, leading you to discover your truth and empowering you to make important life choices. Immerse yourself with Azure rays to protect yourself from negative, dense energies and to find your center. Protection. Say divine healing. I ask light to surround me with love, peace, and healing. Please bear any dense energy from entering my space and affecting me. Thank you. Do this for yourself and your loved ones whenever you would like some added protection. We need it. We need it. We need to protect ourselves, even when we're in a committed relationship. Okay, we need to make sure that we fight fairly. All right. Every relationship is going to have issues. All right. But we need to learn not to go below the belt, not to go overboard, okay, with things. All right. Control, balance. All right. These are things we don't even think about in the heat of the moment. We're just like, go, go, go. All right. And immediately when you get tensed up, immediately when you realize that you were triggered, take that power back. Take that power back. Learn how to fight fairly. Okay? All right, beautiful. Other than that, we're always going to touch base on messages that people need to hear. Okay, so whether or not you're going through something turmoil, those messages are still going to come out because other people need to hear them. Right about that. So we're going to go right into um, the Ace of Diamonds, which is our singles. All right, awesome. Let's get into our singles. What's going on with our singles right now? All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and read out the cards and the energies that are coming up point blank. All right, for my singles. You may have an Aries looking at you, or you may be looking at an Aries, right? If that be the case, this individual or you may have mixed feelings at this present time. Not saying that it's not something that could potentially grow into something great, but if someone's unsure of something, all right, be cautious. Not cautious in a bad way, but just take your time, fill them out. This could be an individual that has been hurt in the past a lot, so you want to give that person some time, space, and lots of patience. Um, if you're dealing with a Virgo, this is safe, this is stable, this is rooted groundedness here, comforting, humble. Um, they would make a good parent, or they could be already a parent that you may be interested in, or may be interested in you. All right. Also, there's also so we have all signs on the board, all elements rather. So we also have Gemini pulling up, Gemini energy. Um, Depending on what you like, all right, this individual could be, hustler, a little hustler, might make ends meet and whatever, but just make sure that the person is safe and won't get you into no mess. All right, because if you're single, you're better off single than getting into unnecessary stuff, right? Right. Now, we also have your fellow water sign Scorpio on the board, Cancer. All right. Um, Although this is coming out like not the greatest, I don't really get the vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting bad vibes. So, Cancer, I know that for those that are currently dating, um, a water sign may not be a good look. But if this is a new person coming in the near future, again, depending on what you like, this person could be rough around the edges. All right, they may be very intimidating, but I'm not getting anything bad. I mean, even three came up, so I mean, they may have a past, but I'm just not getting anything bad. No, nothing in regards to something that you need to watch out for. Now, it does talk about you know, promiscuity, maybe some danger and stuff like that. But again, I'm really not getting that. What I'm getting is this is the perception of this person, the qualities that this person may have carried out once upon a time that may have people, even you, look at this person like, eh, if you ever approached me, I would probably dub the heck out of you, right? But I don't know, Cancer. Give this scorpionic energy, um, give it a give it a try. You know, because if anything else, you know, you might go through some major changes with this person, but I kind of feel like it's all for the better. It might even, you know, if it doesn't end up well, which again, I'm not getting the 10 of spades, so I don't see that this is going to be a major issue like an ending, like a, you know, something that you're just going to feel like you wasted your time. I feel like you'll grow from that. Definitely. That's just my personal feeling. That's my intuitiveness coming through. Okay. All right. So let's get you a color message here. Okay. We have developed clarity, purple, card number 39. If it comes back up, it will be for you, for sure, right? So I got a lot of jumpers, but I'm saying jumping, like literally flying. Sheesh. This one wanted to come out before. So we're just gonna go with it, all right? It's yellow purify your body card 22, all right? 22 is an amplified energy of empathic energy, all right? Or empathic abilities, right? Um, so you may be very empathetic at this present time. Um, to gain more clarity, okay, with the purple card that I have pulled out, um, purifying your body may be a good idea, okay? You may need to gain some clarity on your choices because I kind of feel like you have options. I feel like everyone has options. I feel like you have options that you're not even aware of, okay? When they are presented to you, Cancer, you need to gain clarity, and there's certain ways to do that. Detoxing and purifying your body is one. All right. This is card 22. We're going to go ahead and read that for you now that I feel a little bit more confident pulling this card out for you. I wanted to jump out before, but my energies were just like, no. Right? All right. Yellow. Card number 22. Purify your body. Yellow assists with purification, treating diabetes and cleaning the intestines and bowels. Ease arthritis, release toxicity, and clear your skin with yellow. As the color of intellect and mental stimulation, yellow can also help you think more quickly and clearly. Purify your digestive system with yellow rays of light. Say, I allow my mind and my body to be cleansed inside and out. All right. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Sometimes it's just gaining perspective, gaining clarity. All right. And it's so funny because um, you had the purple card that came out first talking about clarifying, um, gaining clarity, right? And then you have your yellow card right after that talking about how to go about gaining clarity, which was everything I just talked about prior to me even pulling that card. Which, mind you, this is my first run through all of these cards, which I haven't even fully ran through all of the cards. All right, yes, I'm familiar with the playing card deck because it's a playing card deck. but I've not run through all 60 of my dream decoders. I have probably not even gone through all 45 of my color cards. So again, this is my first run. There's no way in the world that I would actually be able to memorize any of this stuff. But I'm telling you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine, because he definitely guides me through all of your readings. So, all right. So up next we have those struggling in the love department or within their relationship. All right. All right. Last but not least, the Ace of Spades. All right. So what do we have for those that are going through some turmoil in their relationships and those that are having a hard time finding something that fits them within relationship sector? Ouch. 2, 4, 6, 7 of diamonds. 2, 3, 6, 8 of hearts. 2, 3, 5, 10. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 2, 3, 5, 10. This is going to be probably a divine message for those struggling, my Cancers that are struggling in a relationship and or in the love department itself, finding love, right? We have no spades on the board here. All right, so there's no watery elements on this board. We only have fire, earth, and air, according to the suits. And we have them equally. We have 4, 4, 4. So if you guys are in a relationship that is problematic, you were divinely protected. You were divinely covered. Your children are covered and protected. If this is something major, something serious. For those looking or can't or just having trouble altogether finding a match, we have 2, 3, 6, 8. 3, 6, 8. 3, 2, 3, 6, 8. All right, let's pull them out. I'm almost getting that now's not the time. Now is the time to focus on other matters. And not only, and I spoke about this earlier in another reading, that focusing on yourself will inevitably bring in the love that you deserve. Or focusing on things that you're passionate about. All right, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a hobby or a craft or anything like that. It could just be, your children or your work. All right, if there's any area that needs to pick up the pace or needs to be straightened out or organized, that's where your attention shall go to. You will find someone that shares your likeness when you focus your energies in that area, right? So if you're struggling financially, all right, you want to start working towards getting that together, right? And there you will find love. When you start to invest and secure yourself, okay, becoming financially stable, financially grounded, you will find love. Um, when you make honest decisions, okay, which is opposite of shallow decisions, right? When you make honest and wise decisions, when you start making honest and wise decisions, you will find love. We have no faces on the board. So that's telling me that in the matters of the heart, not that this is hopeless, okay? This is just a divine time for you to manifest exactly what you want. It's almost like getting a pen and paper and writing down all the things that you want in a partner, all the things you will not accept in a partner, and working on those things within yourself. Then you will manifest that partner, right? Also, you guys that are having trouble finding a mate or struggling within your relationship, um, that will come back to me. I know spirit will give that thought back to me, but I want to go back to the diamond suits. Also, if you're in a relationship and you guys are having financial difficulties, get to the root of the matter immediately. Do not let things linger. Um, do not brush things under the rug. Address them when you need to address them. Okay, prolonging things, delaying things, um, holding off on things that need to be discussed will eventually continue the turmoil. So get down to the nitty gritty, especially if it has anything to do with your finances. All right. If someone's at a line, I don't have a five of diamonds here, so that's a good thing. So it's probably something minor. Anywho, clubs. I know that thought will come back to me, and I'll probably talk about it, and I probably won't remember that's exactly what I wanted to talk about. Um, I feel like you're trying to maintain right now. Okay, you're weighing out and balancing. Um, you're weighing out your options and you're balancing like your internal versus your external. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Um, you also may be dealing with children. Um, you may have some adolescents in your home that may be troubling you, and maybe one of the reasons why the love sector is an issue, just due to the fact that you may be protective of your children, and or um, your children just are not in agreement with any of your choices. Okay. Um, there's a lot of unsurety and fickle energy that is starting to frustrate the household. However, the outcome of that is reconciliation, fulfillment, and strong relationship. Okay? So, if this is a situation that you guys are in, all right, and this is someone struggling within the relationship, if this is your situation, the outcome is fulfillment. Okay, you have the 10 of clubs here, so you're going to get through it. And I almost feel like someone in the family, it could be you, it could be the kids, it could be, the wife, husband, or whatever the case is, right? The girlfriend, boyfriend. Someone has a, ba- a religious background. Someone has faith. Someone has a belief system. Okay. And that's inevitably what's going to pull you guys through. All right. For those that are struggling within the relationship. Okay. For those that are struggling or haven't found that other person, for those that have children, that is your fulfillment. You have already come to the conclusion that that is your fulfillment. You've made it as such. Cool. Because you have free will. You can do whatever you want at the end of the day. All right. Know that there are consequences to all of our choices and decisions. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I guess that needed to be heard. And we have Six of Hearts, the Eight of Hearts, the Two, and the Three of Hearts. So, if you're in a relationship that's a struggle, start from the beginning. Remember why you guys came together in the first place and start dating each other again. All right? Become creative with the matters of the heart if you guys are in turmoil. Okay? Maybe there's just not enough spark anymore. You guys don't do anything. I don't care if you guys used to get all types of S&M in the bedroom. If it's not that kind of energy anymore, if you guys have grown out of that or matured out of that, then find a new passion between the two of you. Okay, go out, do something that you guys like to do. Put your feet in some ocean, whatever it is. All right. Spirit is saying be creative, and start from the beginning again. Figure out and remember what you guys even came together for, what attracted you guys in the first place, right? Nurture this. Care. I don't know if you guys have ever watched this movie called um it's a Christian movie called Fireproof, right? And in that movie Fireproof, there was that the love book, right? Forget what it was. It was something about a love book, and basically what they did was each day there was a new task, something small, something light. One day they'll find something that irritates their partner, and they get rid of it. They do away with whatever it is that used to irritate. It could be you playing on the game station or whatever, 24/7 all the time. You get off of work, you get on the game. You get off of work, you get on the game, and you realize that frustrates your partner, so you completely remove the game. All right. And it doesn't mean throw it away. It just means, balance your attention, balance your energy, between the game and your significant other, right? And then the next day would be on top of removing that. How about you make a kind gesture and make your partner coffee in the morning or whatever before work or what, you know what I mean? Something small. Do the dishes, have them done, before they come home. If that's something they normally do, you do it. You take turn. You know what I'm saying? So like nurture your relationship, okay, and it will grow unconditionally. All right? It will become intense. I mean, the person will start to remember again why this connection was even generated in the first place, right? I love it. All right. And be open to opportunities, um, options, and also, you know, I wanna talk about mirroring, all right? Projecting yourself. We could just sum that up and call that judging, right? Because I just feel like the Eight of Hearts is really just signifying being open to opportunities, okay? Not closing yourself in, not isolating yourselves. Get out there, okay? You might just be having some trouble in the matters of the heart or the love department just because you're not putting yourself out there. You're constantly being a hermit crab. All right. If you were to go out to places, say, a friend or whatever, let's hang out, let's go somewhere. Um, you would realize the options you have, the choices you have. All right. You might not even feel like there's any out there at this present time. Because of all the turmoil you've been through, almost like speed dating. Okay, next, right? I'm really feeling a sense of groundedness. All right, this is a time not to say, oh, it will never be me. Not to think about, oh, I'm 35 and ticking, 25 and ticking, whatever, right? This is a time, and I'm actually here now, okay, in the process. I'm like kind of thinking maybe I'm um I'm ripening, all right, to the idea of going out into the dating pool, right? And I had to get myself grounded. I had to learn some things about myself. I had to know exactly what I wanted or needed or deserved. And what I want and what I need is what I deserve. So I was able to um, take those two things and sum them up to, but what is it that you deserve, right? Um, One can say, well, there's a manipulator. Do I deserve to be with a manipulator? But what energy are you getting off? What kind of energy are you giving off? Are you giving off energy of a prey? Okay, so the predators can just come right in and just manipulate the heck out of you. Are you giving off gullible energy? Are you being naive? Because dogs sniff out fear, just like people sniff out the weak ones, and they will dog you. Not saying that that's what you deserve. What I'm saying is accepting. We can't complain about the things we accept into our lives. Um, we have every we need to hold ourselves accountable because we have everything to do with our decisions. What we draw into our lives, what we allow. Um, so if you allow someone to come in and manipulate you, if you allow someone to come in and be vindictive, okay, if you allow yourself to stay ignorant of individuals that are narcissistic, all right, and you stay because you just feel like that's all you got, all right, that's you settling for less. That's you settling for less than what you deserve, right? So we have to get ourselves to the point where we we know and we own the fact that we deserve more. So we strive more within ourselves so that we can receive. Okay? It's like wind, right? You're trying to chase the dollar or the bag or whatever that's flowing in the air. The closer you get to it, the more it just starts to float away, right? Because of the energy the momentum that we're rushing in to get something that is already fickle. Now we approach it slowly. That air, that wind, that energy that's coming off of us will not gain the momentum to push that thing, object, or individual away, right? In other words, take your time, smell the roses. It ain't going nowhere. And if it just so happens to go somewhere because a random swoop of wind decided to drive it off, then you realize how fickle that individual would have been in your life anyway, all right, and would have left you heartbroken. So what would you have rathered? Chasing after love that's fickle, or securing and grounding yourself so that you can attract like mindedness, right? All right, beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out a color message for my Cancers that are struggling in a relationship or struggling in the love department. Holy Spirit, please give our Cancers a message for the struggle in love. So there's some of you that just need to gain clarity, and this is for all of the suits, for the singles, for the coupled, married or unmarried, for the newly dating, and for those that are struggling in their relationship or gaining relationships, healthy relationships, right? Magenta. Connect with your deepest inner knowing, card number 5. All right. When you're dealing with fickle individuals, you need to connect with your deepest inner knowing. You need to connect with your gut instinct, your intuition, right? You need to have discernment. Okay, so I gained discernment through prayer, and I just asked the divine to provide me with the gift of discernment. All right, that I may be able to discern between characters and energies. Okay, negative versus positive. Okay. And meditate on that. All right, literally meditate on that. And when I say go to the divine with that, that's the only way you're going to gain pure discernment. Because if you don't go to the divine with that and you leave it into your own hands, it will turn into skepticism. All right, and we don't want that. Okay, some people confuse skepticism with intuition. No, you could be jumping the gun. You could be missing the mark. You could be refunding your blessing, if you will. You could be, right? Well, let's go ahead and read Magenta for you guys. Connect to your deepest inner knowing, card number 5. All right. Card number 5, Magenta. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Magenta is the color of your deepest inner knowing, inspiring truth, clarity, and faith. Magenta also awakens your enthusiasm for life, connecting you to the higher realm of spirituality, assisting you with your journey of self-discovery. Meditate on Magenta to connect to your deeper wisdom. Divine wisdom is always available to you. For the next 7 days before you go to sleep, ask a question of your higher self. This is a part of you that has incredible knowledge, wisdom, and compassion. After this, meditate on the color magenta for a few minutes. Allow the answer to float into your mind. And if you don't receive it the first time you try, persevere. Say, divine intelligence, God the Father, God the universe, However you would like to resonate with your higher self or your higher power, please connect me to my higher self so that I can receive the wisdom and guidance that can bring me to joy, love, and abundance. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You guys, I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please make sure you guys are checking out the description box below. Please like, share, and subscribe. That will mean everything to me. And of course, until next time, love, light, and abundance. Blessings.